The budget of INEC for this year is likely to go up to $1 trillion. So we spend that huge amount of money to conduct an elections. Then in Nigeria, we then sit back and wait for the courts to choose leaders. That is the judicialization of your electoral process. So if the courts are going to pick leaders for us, why do we go to the polling units? There is a problem with that kind of system. The Nigerian judiciary has become the last hope of the uncommon man. They need to ask themselves the question. Nigeria almost does not have a judiciary. We have the legal department of every government in power. An institution that has no capacity to dispense justice for the states, rather for statesmen. That is why you can procure court orders. You have an APC emir in Kano, you have the state government emir, high court emir, federal high court emir. That is where we are as a people. If the judiciary had done the right thing to be a neutral arbiter, politicians will not weaponize the judiciary against the people. But in Nigeria today, the corruption has gone so bad that as a politician, save money and prepare to rig election. If you cannot save enough money to get to the tribunal, I mean, you can come from Fort and become the sitting governor of a state. We have seen it.
Just to add to what you're saying about the judicialization of the Nigerian electoral process. It's not even, you don't wait for elections anymore. Even political party internal matters. It's the courts that are telling us who's the rightful national chairman or secretary. Or which committee should be recognized and which faction should be recognized and all of that. Just before we wrap up, where do we go from here? What's the next steps?
The question is, what do we want as Nigerians? Do we want a situation where every 4 years we subscribe for another 4 years of lamentation, because we call it is like a Shege subscription renewal program we hold every 4 years? Nigeria has many problems, but we must focus on the fundamental basis of fixing your problems. The simple problem of Nigeria is a lack of accountability. Leaders do not believe that power comes from the people. No matter how bad and corrupt they are, they can rig themselves back to the system. Once you fix your electoral process and elections become one man, one vote, the vote begin to count, every problem begins to fix itself. It is like autopilot, because the principal knows that if I get there and do not perform, there is a system that can take me out. The hope and confidence of every corrupt politician is in a corrupt electoral process. So we should not sit around and just say, oh, it is hopeless, it is finished, until all of us come together. How many people are in the National Assembly? 360 House of Reps, 109 Senate. Let us calculate the 36 governors. Let us calculate ministers. How many people are holding Nigeria to ransom? And how many millions of people are the victims of this dysfunctional leadership? Nigerians must channel their anger to take right actions and get right results. This must not be allowed to be sustained, because the plan is to rig in 2027. If you do nothing, what happened in 2023 will be child's play.
But what does...